The online retail giant had promised the sprawling complex in the borough of Queens would create 25,000 jobs in exchange for nearly $3 billion in state and city incentives, which had riled some New Yorkers. While polls show that 70% of New Yorkers support our plans and investment, a number of state and local politicians have made it clear that they oppose our presence and will not work with us to build the type of relationships that are required to go forward with the project, Amazon said in a statement. Amazon, which is also in cloud computing, streaming media and artificial intelligence, chose the site after a lengthy search, saying it was outgrowing its home in Seattle, Washington. The company said it would continue growing its 5,000-strong workforce in New York. No new bidding. It added that it would not reopen the bidding process but would proceed as planned with a site in Northern Virginia and a logistics center in Nashville, Tennessee. The New York plan had been endorsed by Mayor Bill de Blasio and Governor Andrew Cuomo, but ran into fierce opposition from some local politicians and community activists, including newly elected Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, whose district borders the New York site. Anything is possible. Today was the day a group of dedicated, everyday New Yorkers and their neighbors defeated Amazon's corporate greed, its worker exploitation, and the power of the richest man in the world, she tweeted. De Blasio sounded bitter about the reversal of a deal clinched after months of negotiations. We gave Amazon the opportunity to be a good neighbor and do business in the greatest city in the world. Instead of working with the community, Amazon threw away that opportunity, the mayor said in a statement. If Amazon can't recognize what that's worth, its competitors will. Cuomo meanwhile lamented that a small group politicians put their own narrow political interests above their community to pressure Amazon to withdraw. Conservative and liberal opponents have argued that the company led by Jeff Bezos, who tops the Forbes rich list with a personal wealth of $134 billion, does not need what some describe as corporate welfare. Critics also voiced concerns that the promised jobs could inflate an already overpriced housing market and strain infrastructure. I'm relieved because I'm a renter here, said one female resident of the Queens neighborhood who declined to give her name. I'm not sure these jobs would have been what the people living in this community need. Bitter pill, Scott Galloway, a New York University professor and author, said on Twitter after the announcement, immunities kick in and New York City finds its testicles. This is good for New York City, and America. Billionaires should not have their hands out.